The Great Weaving, A Journey Through a Nation. Long ago, the vast land we now call the United States had no single name and no single flag. It was a world of endless forests, rushing rivers, and mountains that touched the clouds. Kitchi stood upon a high ridge, watching the morning mist rise over a wilderness that felt like one great interconnected home. To the people living here, the earth was not something to be owned, but something to be cherished. The first inhabitants were the children of nature. Kitchi and his sister Elon moved as simply as the world around them, on foot, on horseback, or by wooden canoe. They built their homes from the gifts of the land, leaves, bark, and animal skins. They knew the secrets of the soil, growing corn and pumpkins, and they followed the rhythms of the seasons across a mapless world. In 1492, far across the salt-sprayed ocean, the world began to change. A sailor named Christopher Columbus set out into the unknown, looking for a new path. Though he never stepped foot on the land Kitchi called home, news of his journey spread through Europe like wildfire. Young Matteo listened to these stories in a distant port, wondering if there was a new life waiting beyond the edge of the sea. Soon, the horizon was filled with white sails. People from England, Spain, and France arrived, bringing with them tools and dreams. Matteo and his father, Thomas, were among the newcomers who began to build settlements in the dense forests. Life was a constant struggle against harsh winters and heavy storms, and traveling even a short distance by wagon could take weeks of hard work. As the settlements grew, two different worlds met. The relationship between the newcomers and the native people moved between peace and struggle. Kitchi watched from the tree line as Matteo and his people built fences and cleared the hunting grounds. Sometimes they traded and cooperated, but often there was conflict as the settlers took more land and the native people fought to protect their way of life. The years turned into decades, and the settlements became colonies under British rule. But the people living there, like young Silas, began to feel that they were being treated unfairly. High taxes and distant laws sparked a growing dissatisfaction. In the busy streets of the colonies, Silas heard the whispers of revolution, a desire for a nation that belonged to the people living upon its soil. In 1776, the fire of independence finally erupted. Silas and his friend Abigail stood in the town square as a bold declaration was read aloud. "We are free." This was the birth of the American Revolution. It was a long and difficult war, fought not just for land, but for a new identity. Abigail helped gather supplies and news, knowing that their future depended on their victory. Through struggle and bravery, the war was won. A new nation was born, the United States of America. Silas watched as the old colonial banners were lowered and the new flag rose. No longer just a collection of settlements, the land was now an independent country, built on the promise of liberty and the dreams of those who had fought for it. The new nation began a journey of incredible change. First came the gravel roads, and then the iron horse. Hudson lived during a time when the world seemed to shrink as steam engines puffed across the landscape. The quiet forests where Kitchi once walked were now crisscrossed by gleaming metal rails, allowing people to travel thousands of miles in a fraction of the time. The small settlements of the past grew into towering cities of glass and steel. Arrow lives in this modern world, where the journey from coast to coast takes only a few hours by airplane. The footpaths of the ancestors have become multi-lane highways, and the once dark nights are now illuminated by the glowing lights of New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. One evening, Arrow sat with his grandmother Maya as she looked at old family photographs. She told him that the story of their country is a long weaving of many different threads, some of joy and some of sorrow. Maya reminded him that while the world moves faster now through technology, the heart of the nation still lies in the dreams and struggles of everyone who came before. This is the story of a long journey. It began in a land with no name, moved through the fire of revolution, and grew into a modern marvel. The way we move has changed from slow trails to soaring wings, but the spirit of transformation remains. Arrow looked out his window at the horizon, knowing that he was now part of this ongoing story, ready to write the next chapter.